Udadashu. Seiza. Showanire. Sensenire. So. Amen. Agiru, on your feet. Right leg forward, left leg back. Straight leg stretch. Each. Make. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Switch. Each. Make. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Inside. Each. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Switch. Each. Make. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Oops. Left leg straight back. Each. Make. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Switch. Each. Make. Song. Chi. Go. Rip. Seach. Touch. Coup. Dip. Loose. Relax your arms. Touch your head. Touch across. Roll your shoulder back. Forward. Circle. Yep. Switch. Feet together, little circles. Switch. Probably wouldn't know it for any reason, but I think this little knee circle stretch thing is pretty like old school tradition. Like you don't really see it anywhere else. I've never seen it anywhere except for in a karate school. Little karate stretch. You don't see it in like dance class or gymnastics or whatever. Switch. All right, shake it out. Keep it out, stretch, backs up straight, hips on. your hands and put them aside. That's it. Come on up. Shake it up. All right. Now, from Furudashi, let's do Kyokushin fist. All right, I want you to step forward, outside forearm block. Step back, punch. Step forward, and like a fighting stance. I'm going to do it sideways so you can see. So fighting stance, which is a high back stance, front stance. Fighting stance, back stance. Each, nick. Each, nick. Each, nick. Each, nick. Each, nick. Each, nick. Go. Loose. Other side. Outside forearm block. Punch. Outside forearm block. Punch. Block. Punch. Block. Punch. Block. Punch. Each. Nick. Each. Nick. Each. Walk across. Nick. Punch. Each. Nick. Each. Nick. Go. Good. All right. Shake it out. Guard them to the side. Step. Side kick. Switch. And I don't want to rush through this. A lot of times we do these kind of as like a fun mental break. I want you to do this with purpose. So step. Lift the knee. Turn the foot. Right? And I always think the foot has to kind of make a hard turn right there. So you lift, and then you kind of leave the knee. Everybody touch your knee for a sec, find your balance, and then turn. Go like this. Turn. Try not to move it in space. Try to like, you're touching it to kind of like you're holding it in that spot. Turn your foot. Moves a little, but not a lot, okay? So lift the knee. And then turn, because if you extend before you turn, you don't have anything left to kick with. So you want to turn it early so that you can extend it into a powerful place. Okay? Ready? Step, lift, turn, kick. Guard, step, lift, turn, kick. Step, lift, turn, extend, switch, each, nick, song, chi, all the way up. Try to get that kick at least like thigh height, but hopefully waist height. Song, chi. Might have to counterbalance to get the kick up a little higher. Logan, you can kick higher now. Go. Thank you. Real full extension all the way out there. There you go. Seach. Hutch. Two. Two. All right, now a little faster. Each. Full kick. Soft. Cheek. Rook. Seach. Hutch. Good. Two. Loose. Good. And if your space is such that side-to-side kicks like that don't work as well as this would work. Only think of your criteria about that. Okay, rise and block. Rise and block. Forward and back. Each. Nate, when you run out of space, switch directions. So, chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hutch. Coup. There's no yawning in my class. 10 push-ups for yawning in my class. Cover your mouth. Be polite. I don't care for all mine. Gosh. All right. Each. Name. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Jim. This. Are you awake now? All right. Rise and block, reverse punch. Rise and block, reverse punch. Nate. Song. Chi. Go. Forward and back. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Block, punch. Jim. Each. Nate. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Jim. Okay, hands on your hips. Feet together. Step out to the side. Leaning stance. Now, we're gonna do this 3 different ways. Step out, but toward me. Back together. Step out to the side. Step out away. And there's reasons for that. We'll get there. Step forward, out, away. Other side. Step forward, step out, step away. Forward, out, away. Guard, step forward, out. We're gonna alternate sides. Away. 3 on each side. Forward, out, away. Step forward, out, away. Step forward, out, away. Forward. One more time around. Out, away. Forward, out, away. Oops. Okay. Now, we're going to use just the side to side. We'll come back to the Y later. Okay? We're going to use just the side to side. We're going to step that way, but scoop block this way. Okay? So step out, scoop, back to ready. Step out, scoop, back to ready. Step out, scoop, back to ready. So punch is coming in. You're going to step out of the way of it and block it. Okay? Ready? Each. Nate. Song. Leave this foot here. Leave that foot there. Don't step this way. Leave this foot here and do a leaning stance as you step. It'll matter later. Okay? Each. Nate. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Jim. Oops. Now the other side. Step out. Scoop. Back to ready. Step out. Scoop. Back to ready. Each. Nate. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Jim. Oops. Okay. Now we're going to add a punch to that, but we're going to add a punch and we're going to use a different angle. Okay. So we're going to come toward me. Leave your right foot where it is. Step to the side, but toward me. Okay. Do your scoop block. You need to watch this. And then pivot and punch back to the center line. Okay? So I'm on the center line. And the person attacking me is right here, okay? They throw a punch, I'm gonna step out and scoop, turn, punch, okay? I'll do it kind of your way, right? So you're gonna step forward, scoop, turn, punch, back to right. Step forward, scoop right, punch left, back to right. The person's right here, okay? So when I punch to the corner. Okay, thumbs up if everybody feels like they get that. Thumbs up if you feel like you understand. Thumbs up, thumbs up. Good, good. Kinda. All right, well, that's because people were walking through and distracting you while I was explaining. All right, so, ready? Feet are together. We're gonna step forward and to the left, to like 10 o'clock. Scoop right, punch left. We're gonna do 10 on this side, okay? Ready? Each. Mid. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Punch. Coup. Jig. Good. Good. I'm going to grab ball because I think it'll be helpful for you to see what your part is. Okay. A little bit tall. There we go. Like that. Okay. Good. All right, so Bob's right here. He's my attacker. Now he's punching me with his left. So we're going to step this way. We're going to step to the right. Scoop, left, punch right. Okay. Step out, scoop, turn, punch. Back to right. Each. Mid. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Punch. Coup. Jig. Good. Okay. Now we're going to go back to the first side and we're going to kick instead of punch. But now we're going to step further away because when we step near, we're in punching range, okay? When we step far, either if we step sideways or we step back, we're in better kicking range, okay? So your distance from your partner will determine what you can do, right? So we're gonna step either to the side or back, and we're gonna kick this time, okay? Still gonna do a scoop block though, ready? So, Bob's throwing a punch, and I wanna kick him right there, okay? So he steps in and punches, and I step. Now, because Bob's not moving, I'm gonna actually step to the side. If I had a real partner, Bob would be getting closer to me, so I would step back because he'd land closer. But because Bob doesn't have legs and he's not moving, I'm gonna step to the side, but I want you guys to step backward, okay? So you're gonna go like this, you're gonna go back. Actually, I'll just do a side kick or whatever, but you guys do a roundhouse kick, okay? Ready? So step, scoop, kick, back to right. Step out, kick, back to right. Step out, scoop, kick, back to right. Does everybody have it? Everybody's got it? We're stepping, we're kicking. Good, good, good. Good, good, good. Here we go. Ready? Each. Mid. Song. Chi. Go. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Step to the other side, scoop. Okay, next, ready? Each. There. Song. Chi. Go. Rope. Seach. Hatch. Two. Two. Loose. Good. So, who can tell me or type in the chat, what's the reason that we would go forward or back? Type in the chat what you think the reason is that we would go forward or back when we're scooping. Why would we choose that? Why would we do something different? Depending on what? What does it depend on? What do you think? To get out of the way in case the scoop doesn't work. Yeah? Okay, so you're doing a don't be there block, right? So we're moving to get out of the way. But it's more than that. It's more than that. Why did I do one over the other? Why did I go forward or why would I go back? It's determined not by my defense, but by what? But what I want to do to what? To get into an advantage position, shunk, for the next move, right? And so if I want to punch, I need to be in punching range. And if I want to kick, I need to be a little further away so that I'm in kicking range, okay? So that's why we would move one direction or the other. Okay. All right, so just give me some press blocks across this way. Ready? Press. You're gonna do high, high, middle, middle, and low is fingertips down. High is fingertips up, middle, low. Okay, go. Press block. Probably do more blocking like this. This is like the precursor to every block. You should do a little fast tap. All right, so what I want you to do is we're going to pretend that a punch is coming straight in, and we're going to, but we're not going to move backwards. We want to move forward. And so if that center line is here, we're going to step to the outside of the line and push across. Step, push, step, push. So go to the back part of your space, and there's little steps. You're going to go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, go. Step out, press across. Nice. Step out, press across. And you can definitely do this moving backward also. And now we're going to slow down a tiny bit, and what I want you to do is choose an attack, okay? So, and I'll give you 2 choices, right? So you're either going to go press, but, ooh, we have to practice one more thing. We have to practice one more thing. Press, and then come up, right? Because you want to hold the punch there. So you're going to press the block across, and then hold it there. Okay, let's do it this way. Outside forearm block, scoop block. That's more formal. If you want to do it with closed hands, do outside forearm block, scoop block. If that's more familiar to you, do that. If you want it with open, it's press and just come up, right? 1, 2, and then you'll be able to do a 3. Okay, let's practice 1 and 2 first. So outside forearm block, scoop. Outside forearm block, scoop. Outside forearm block, scoop. 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. Each, ne, song, chi, go, rope, seach, 2, J, each, ne, son, J, go, rub, each, touch, 2, J. Okay, so now it's actually the scoop block we just added to the scoop block that we did before, right? So 1, 2, now you can punch on the outside. 1, 2, punch, 1, 2, punch, 1, 2, punch. See, you can alternate that. I think that's pretty decent coordination to work on, okay? So, ready, outside the line, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Walk, walk, punch, walk, walk, punch, walk, punch. Go the outside the line, punch back to the center. Keep going, keep going. How you doing, Alana? Is it all right or is it hard? Thumbs up or, oh my gosh! Oh, glitchy. I'm glitchy on the island today. All right, good. Now, let's do a knee strike. Okay, so one leg forward, one leg back. Reach up, grab, pull down. Reach up, grab, pull down. Ready? Each. Big. Soft. Cheek. Go. Rook. Seat. Touch. Two. Jig. Loose. Switch. Reach. Knee. Each. Knee. Soft. Cheek. Go. Rook. Seat. Touch. Two. Jig. Loose. Good. All right, now we're going to do a down block. Oh, we're going to go side to side here. So do down block, step through punch, turn, down block, step through punch, turn, down block, step through punch, turn, down block, step through punch. That's it. Down block left, step through punch right, down block right, step through punch left. Go. Each. Knee. Soft. Cheek. Move. Seach. Touch. Coup. Jig. 10 more. Each. Knee. Soft. Cheek. Good. Rook. Seach. Touch. Coup. Okay, good. Now, another one that goes side to side. So the funny thing is so that's like out of pignon short, right? One of the techniques that we have that goes side to side is out of the higher katas, right? And so side kick and then a braced elbow strike. And you actually see that show up in a few different upper katas, right? And it's one of my, if you guys who are blue belts and green belts, you know I have my pet peeve moments, right? Like Pignon Sana right there, right? And so this is one of my pet peeve moments is when people don't get all the way into a good front stance side to side, because it's just poor technique, okay? So put your guard up. We're gonna do our step behind side kick that we did a minute ago, or in the beginning, and then we're gonna put our hand out and twist all the way into our elbow strike. And I want you to be all the way into the elbow strike, okay? So, and then you're gonna do side kick, turn, elbow, And a lot of times there's a back fist that goes with it, but we're not gonna worry about that. So side kick, turn, elbow. Get really like, make sure your body's facing the wall for those elbow strikes. And then here's the trick. Here's the thing you have to know to make this happen. After you do your elbow strike, this foot right here that's in the front on the floor, turn it, and it will help you get into a side kick, which will help you get around. Because if you don't turn it, you'll do that. Okay? So turn the foot, kick, turn, elbow strike. Turn, side kick, elbow. Ready? Go. Kick. Kick. All right, good. Now, blue belts and green belts, what I want for you guys to do is you're gonna grab your tonfas, and we're gonna do some basic techniques, but you're gonna do them with your tonfas in your hand, so you just get a little bit of time with your tonfas in your hands, okay? So grab your tonfas, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up, hurry up. Go, go, go. All right, good, and come back. So rising block, reverse punch, right? Rising block, reverse punch. Block, punch, block, punch. Now, one thing about tonfa, always try to do good pullback positions, because if you don't, then your tonfas aren't in a good place to do stuff, right? So you want your hand in a good pullback position so that it can do the next thing. If it's down here, it's not ready to do the next thing, right? So with your tonfas, you end up trying to get in the habit that your pullbacks end up in good places. All right. Now, you guys with tonfas, we're all gonna do front kicks, but you guys with tonfas are gonna keep them in your guard position, okay? So guard up, kick, kick. My gear, front kick. Loose. All right. Now, guards up here, back fist strike. If you have a tonfa, then you're actually not gonna start up here. You're gonna go out and in, out and in, out and in, out and in, while we do back fist strikes. Okay. Ready? Hands are up. Look. Each. Big. Song. Cheek. Go. It's okay if our timing's not the same. Rook. Siege. Hatch. Coup. Jig. Now, if you don't have tonfa in your hand, you're gonna go high and low. So back fist, hammer fist. Back fist, hammer fist. Okay? And then 1, 2. It'll probably even up our timing a little bit. Okay? We're not doing figure eights right now. You're still doing open and close. Ready? Each. Nick. Song. chi, go, rook, siege, touch, coup, ju, each, nay, song, chi, go, rook, siege, touch, coup, ju. Oops. All right, now step forward, punch, punch, punch. If you don't have tonfas, you're doing 3 punches and a knee strike. If you do have tonfas, you're doing 3 punches and a figure 8. Okay? Does everybody know how to do that, or do we need to explain it? Are you good? Okay. Go. 3 punches and a knee, or 1, 2, 3, figure 8. Punch. You can do the crossing part if you want, if you know how to do it. If you don't, it's gonna be good. All right. Good. Punch, 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 knee. Punch, 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 knee. Good. Now, without the tonfa, you're doing uppercuts across. Step, uppercut, 1. With the tonfa, you're gonna do your uppercuts with 2. So you're gonna come up, down, up. And I want you to try to get your tonfas really, really super close without touching and have them coming up, okay? Up and in. Up and in, go. Empty hand, uppercut, uppercut. Nice. All right, now we're all gonna do X blocks, okay? So if you have your tonfas, you're gonna come in, X, 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 okay? Yep, and they kind of have to turn this way, right? So that you don't hit yourself or whatever, all right? X. And if you don't have tonfas, you're doing, which one's on top? So if your left, whichever leg is in front, that hand is on the bottom of the X, is underneath. And it's the same thing with the tonfas. Step. Okay, that's what we want to do. Okay, so X. And you can do Kyokushin or Ishinryu, doesn't matter for your fist positions. Then you're gonna do, there's different ways to do it, but we're gonna do them this way. If we don't have a tonfa in our hand, but you're gonna be more sideways with your hands if you do have the tonfa. Now, empty hand, you're gonna add an upper X. So you're gonna go down and up, all right? And then with the tonfa, you're gonna open, okay? So you're gonna parry, you're gonna open, and then hug, and then pull back. X, open, cross, cross. And then Kellen, you could do the strike over the top because you know how to do that already. Okay, go. So you're gonna do the X, and then open, and then come across, and they open when you hug. Yep, and then down, and then restart. X, open, hug. Okay? When you open with the X, you don't have to open the tonfa, right? So just go here, open, then open the tonfa for the hug part. Hello, Sensei. All right, empty hands, X, X. There you go. Nice, Logan. And you're doing all the lifting over your head stuff? Yeah. Dad? Okay.
That's good.
Yeah. All right, good. Now, roundhouse kicks. Roundhouse kicks. Keep your guard, right? Guard position, kick. Turn, kick. Go, roundhouse kicks. Yes, nice job, guys. All right, put your weapons away, please. Kipsu, line up. Nice job today. Udarashi. You guys who are learning how to do tonfa, when I was in high school as a soccer goalie, and I went to a soccer camp one time, and they made us carry the ball around. If you were a goalie, your job for the entire 5-day camp or 6-day camp, you always had to be carrying your ball. And you always, if you were a soccer goalie, you either catch the ball with your hands in a diamond, or if you have little hands are a little smaller, in a W. I was a W person. So we had to walk around. If we were going anywhere in the camp with our ball, we had to have our ball in a W or a diamond the whole time. We always had to have our hands on the ball, and it was a way of making us, giving us the opportunity to get a lot of time physically practicing, giving our bodies muscle memory. So if you're like just banging around your house and you want to practice tonfa, you can't think of what to do, right? You can practice this. You can have the tonfa on your forearm, okay? I'll do it this way. You can have your tonfa on your forearm and just practice pressing up and down so that the tonfa presses against your forearm, right? Because that is the #1 skill that you need, is to be able to hold onto it properly before spinning it, okay? So if you wanted to do an extra hour of karate, walk around every day for 10 minutes, just holding your tonfas and just getting used to them and spinning them around, flipping them around, doing whatever, okay? Udarashi. Say so. So. Yame. Sensei me red. Show me red. Soup. Hands together. Arigato. Great job. Have an awesome